Hi there everybody, let's have a look at GameStop. So GameStop stock today has actually seen another day in the red. If we can have a quick look at how GameStop has been moving today, we are seeing quite a steep sell-off actually. From 9:30 until now, we are down from a price of about $168 down to about $158. So again, we've lost about $10 off the value of the price of the stock today. And that is a significant drop. So again, people are probably asking, should you be buying this stock now? Should you sell it? Or should you just wait? Well, in my opinion, I'm going to be giving you all of my thoughts in this episode. Like I did just mention, it's only my opinion, obviously not financial advice, and you may or may not agree with me. That's completely fine. Again, if you do enjoy the video, make sure to smash that like button. If you don't enjoy the video, also feel free to not watch it or even press that dislike button if you really want to. But in this one, we're looking at how this one has been moving today, starting off on these Yahoo Finance a bit less detailed charts. Right, so basically guys, if we look at how this one has been moving from the 5th of April, which was this Monday, up until now, we can see a consistent sell-off in the stock's price from these highs up here of around $189. So again, from that point, we did just bounce past $190, so we got up there. And then we actually did start to sell off, and this is not good. This has come after a very significant period of a lot of volatility for this stock. Obviously, we can see that this one has been selling off over the past month, and this is not what we like to see. From the start of the month, or at least from the start of the 30-day period, we've gone from highs of about $330 all the way down to the current price of $158. So we've basically halved and then a bit in share price. Again, things are looking a bit more stable from this big sell-off that we were initially seeing, so that is good. And again, things are looking like they are starting to stabilize overall. What we are noticing though in the past day or so, obviously this sell-off is starting to speed up again, and that does become a bit more apparent in these charts. Now obviously we have been at these highs for quite some time, and now we are seeing quite a slow and consistent sell-off, and this is not a good sign for this stock obviously. Now I think it is too soon to say whether the stock is dead or not. People are saying that it is. I personally don't believe that that is the case. I still do believe that we do have a lot of potential going forwards for GameStop. I think it is too soon to say whether this one is dead or not. Again, if you are looking to buy this one, I personally would leave it for a bit before I was to buy it. And the reason for that is because, like I have said, over the past 2 or 3 days, we are seeing that sell-off start to speed up. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not necessarily a good thing either. I just want to see a bit more stability before I was to buy into this one. I would like to see at least 1 day of green, if not 2. And I know people are going to be saying, well, if it's one or 2 days of green, that definitely could be giving away some of our profits. That is very true. That is definitely the case. If we wait for a day of green, we could be giving away our profits. And that would lose us some money. But you know what guys, here's the thing. Obviously if we were to buy the stock right now, and in theory if it was to plummet, that would lose us a lot more money. And of course it is about managing that risk to reward. So of course with GameStop at the moment, the risk is very high and the reward is as well. I have spoken about this many a time before. I do believe that there is some potential for GameStop to come back. We already know there's a very strong community behind it. A lot of people are very loyal to this movement, if you will, around GameStop. So it is interesting to see what does unravel. But obviously we have been seeing a sell-off now consistently from this point here, back on the 16th of last month. So again, that is not a good sign. But 16th of last month. So yeah, that is not the best sign. But I definitely do think this one does still have some potential. So I wouldn't be buying it right now. I would like to see this one start to come back into the green next week. Again, if that doesn't happen, I definitely would avoid purchasing this one for now. I still do believe that there's a lot of hype around it. I think if you are looking to buy into this one, you know, if you're absolutely adamant that you want to buy it, it's not the worst point that we have been seeing today. I suppose one good thing that you could take from today's action is that whilst we are in the red, the candlestick does look to be a bit smaller than that which we have seen yesterday, which is a fantastic sign. And again, that is almost setting us up perfectly to potentially see a bit of green action on Monday. So I would love to see that, I definitely would. If we can get past the $200 range again at some point next week, that would be fantastic, because one thing that we can notice on the charts here is that basically in the past week or so, the $200 mark has been a bit of resistance for the stock. Again, we have bounced past it on a few days when we're looking at these wicks on the candlestick, but obviously it wasn't to stay for the whole day. So basically there was barely even 1 day where the body of the candlestick remained in past the $200 mark, and I think that is worth noting. So I would like to see this one jump, hopefully get past there in the next week or so. Again, if it was to continue to drop, I definitely would avoid this one for the moment being until we were to see some positivity, and hopefully that does come back next week. But I'll be giving you all of my thoughts and opinions going forwards in future episodes. Make sure to join us for that, because I still do believe that there is a lot of potential on the table for this one. I think the next week or two is going to be a very crucial time to say whether this one has died off, or to say whether there is still quite a loyal following behind this one, and whether it is enough to send the price flying. So again, all will be revealed going forwards, hopefully. Hopefully we can get this one flying again. There's nothing that I would love to see more, but personally I just wouldn't buy it at the moment. That's just my opinion. So again, I'll be updating you guys on hopefully tomorrow or Sunday, giving my forecast into next week. So again, do join us for that. See you then. Goodbye for now.